Is the future still bright for the Atlanta Falcons, or is it time to jump ship, maybe choose a different team, and see where to go from there? Now, for those who don't know, the Atlanta Falcons just narrowly got defeated by the Kansas City Chiefs last night in Sunday primetime football. I will say this, number one. Shout out to all the Atlanta Falcons fans out there. It was an electric atmosphere. And it was an atmosphere a lot of people said, oh, there's going to be Kansas City Chiefs fans in there. No, we heard majority Atlanta Falcons fans cheering on their team. So shout out to all of you out there for rooting on the Atlanta Falcons. Now, my initial analysis from the game. The Atlanta Falcons should have won. And I hate to say should have won. The Atlanta Falcons could have won. And they should have capitalized on the opportunity. Now, for those who out there want to know, like, should we jump ship for the Atlanta Falcons? Is this team what they are? Is this a 1-2 team? Is this a 500 team at best? I would say no. And the reason why is because the Atlanta Falcons have shown us they are actually a really, really, really good football team. And you can ask Patrick Mahomes. You can ask Jalen. What's his name? Jalen Hurts. You can ask a lot of people, even Justin Fields. They do not want to play Atlanta when it comes to playoffs time because this is actually a really good team. Now, it came down to a few plays. People are blaming Raheem Morris. People are blaming Zach Robinson. At the end of the day, I think we just lost as a team, and it stings because we were so close to winning and beating a really, really, really good football team in Kansas City who finds a way to make plays. Also, there was a questionable pass interference call, which should have been called, which would have given us the ball at the 1, and that could have been a touchdown. But at the end of the day, we had an opportunity to make a play. We were stopped on 4th down. A lot of people saying that was a Kirk Cousins audible play at the line. Regardless, I think either it could have gone two ways. Number one, we should have ran the initial play, or if you run the second play back that we actually run, Tyler Algier missed the linebacker in the hole. But regardless, mistakes happen, and we win and lose games by inches. And going forward, I will say this. I'm very, very, very proud of the way the defense played. And I'm honestly very proud of the way the team played. This team is showing us day in and day out, not only it can hang with its top-tier teams, but it should be in the conversation with the top-tier teams. Not many people right now have played 3 harder or tougher opponents than the Pittsburgh Steelers, who looking like they have the best defense in the NFL, the Philadelphia Eagles, who just put it on the New Orleans Saints, and then the Kansas City Chiefs, the 2-time defending world champions. And the fact of the matter is we are 1-2 from that gauntlet there, but could have easily, and I don't talk in hypotheticals, but honestly could have easily been 3-0. Shows how good this team is. Now we have to continue to progress. Justin Simmons said it best when he pulled Kirk Cousins to the side and said, look, we believe in this team. I believe in this team. We have to play complementary football, and we have to finish games. And that's the true statement right now. I honestly believe in this team. I think this is a really, really, really good team that a lot of people don't want to play, especially in the playoffs. 2, I am a big believer in this team because this team is really, really, really good, and that's being shown on the talent that we're playing and the games that we're in. It's not only because of a talent, but also the way we're coaching. I know our defense is playing lights out. And going forward, we just have to play complementary football. When we get the ball on the 40-yard line, we need to figure out a way to get points. When we get the ball in plus territory, we need to figure out a way to score, but also on defense. We need to help the offense out, and the offense needs to help the defense out. Now, a lot of people are blaming Raheem Morris, saying you should have taken the points. I think he was being aggressive. I think he wanted to score because he knew Kansas City needed to score. And for that first drive, not the last drive, but the drive before the last drive, a lot of people are saying he should have kicked the field goal. Regardless, I think Kansas City play calling would have changed up again. And honestly, you just never know. I think the Atlanta Falcons, at the end of the day, regardless if Raheem Morris went for it there or kicked the field goal, they had an opportunity, 4th down on their 20-plus yard line to score, and they did not due to one stop. And that's not Raheem Morris. That's not Zach Robinson. That's not Bijan Robinson. That's not Tyler Algier. That's not Kirk Cousins. It's as a team, we did not get it done on that one play. Now, at the end of the day, I will say this. And this is a saving grace. And if I'm an Atlanta Falcons fan, which I am, and a lot of you out there I'm talking to, we need to continue to support this team because this is a really good team. And we have an opportunity to rifle off 3, 4, 5 games. And we can easily go from 1-2 to 5-2. But we have to be there. We have to stay consistent, number one. 2, we have to continue to pack the houses out when we have home game advantage. The next one is the New Orleans Saints, who apparently Philadelphia has given us the playbook on how to stop that dynamic offense. And 3, we have to continue to believe, and we have to gel and mesh together. Let's not point the finger at one person. Let's not point the finger at the other. I left that game wanting to win, obviously, but I also left that game knowing, hey, we are a whole lot better than we were last year, and this team has the potential. If they live up to this potential, this team has the potential to win the NFC, honestly. Because, honestly, the NFC is up for grabs. I mean, you have good teams who are normally up there at the top, not there, Dallas, San Francisco, and you got teams that are kind of at the top right now, the Minnesota Vikings. And I guarantee the teams that are at the top of the NFC right now will not be at the top of the NFC later. So we just need to continue to keep digging for gold and keep practicing and keep getting better day in and day out. Now, I know I sound like a coach, but this is apparent. This team, this Falcons team, is really good, and they can play with the best. We just have to put it together, and we just have to trust in each other, and we just have to play ball the way the Atlanta Falcons play ball. Now, if you agree or disagree, please leave your comment down below. Let me know. And if you want to see more videos like this, check this one out right here. And like always, peace.